Welcome back to another thought-provoking episode of Inquire and Inspire. Today, we're diving into a fascinating concept, the delicate dance between fate and choice. How much of our lives are predetermined by destiny, and how much do we actually control through the choices we make? Are coincidences just random, or is there a deeper force guiding us? To help me explore this mystery, I'm joined by an incredible expert who understands the science and psychology behind serendipity. She is a renowned psychologist and media expert, and I am so excited to welcome her to the show. Please give a warm welcome to Professor Luna Bright. What is serendipity, fate versus free will? Professor Bright, let's start at the core. Serendipity, it's often seen as happy accidents or fortunate discoveries. But is it really just luck, or is there a science behind why these moments happen?
That's a fantastic question, Jasmine. Serendipity is often misunderstood as pure luck, but in reality, it's a mix of opportunity, perception, and action. Psychologically speaking, our subconscious mind picks up on patterns, and when we act on them, we create opportunities that may seem like fate. For example, have you ever noticed how people who are more open to experiences tend to have more lucky breaks? It's because they put themselves in situations where chance encounters can happen.
The butterfly effect. Do small choices matter?
That reminds me of the butterfly effect, how small decisions can lead to massive, unexpected outcomes. Have you ever had a moment in your life where a simple choice led to something life-changing?
Absolutely. One of my favorite personal stories is about a time I accidentally took the wrong train. I ended up sitting next to someone who later became a professional mentor and helped me shape my career in psychology. If I had caught my usual train, that connection wouldn't have happened. So, was that fate, or just a result of a wrong choice?
That's such a great example. It makes you wonder, how many of these little moments are happening every day, shaping our future, without us even realizing it?
The science of intuition. Is fate just pattern recognition?
Let's get scientific for a moment. Some researchers say our brain works as a prediction machine, constantly recognizing patterns. Could it be that what we call fate is actually just our brain connecting the dots?
That's exactly right. Our brains are wired to recognize subconscious cues and patterns. For example, if you suddenly feel drawn to a particular opportunity, it might not be destiny. It could be your brain picking up on subtle signals that you weren't consciously aware of. However, just because something is explainable doesn't mean it isn't magical. The beauty of life is in these unexpected yet meaningful moments.
Can we attract serendipity?
If our choices influence fate, does that mean we can actually attract more serendipitous moments? Is there a way to hack fate?
Yes. The key is mindset and action. People who experience more lucky coincidences often do three things. 1. They are open to new experiences. 2. They actively engage with the world and take risks. 3. They practice gratitude, which trains the brain to focus on positive opportunities rather than obstacles. In other words, if you want fate to work in your favor, you have to create the right conditions for it to happen.
Fate or choice?
So, final thoughts, Professor Bright. If you had to choose, are we guided by fate, or do we create our own destiny?
I believe it's a dance. Fate may open doors, but we must be the ones to walk through them. Some things might be meant to be, but what we do with those moments is entirely up to us.
I love that perspective. And to our listeners, what do you think? Have you ever had a serendipitous moment that changed your life? Let us know. Call in at our toll-free number, Canada, USA, Mexico, 1-855-852-7646 or 1-855-8. Jasmine. Share your experiences, and maybe we'll feature them in a future episode.